For the Sons of Thunder, we out here today. I'm Michael Rob, in Spirit and Truth. What's that?
The mic.
You want the mic?
For you.
Nah, I don't need no mic. Can y'all hear me? Am I whispering too low?
Cry loud.
All right. So that's basically what we out here to. I just want to bring out a few things about the coronavirus that most of us probably don't even know.
Bring it up.
A lot of things that's going on in the news right now. We all know it. Some of the stuff is fake, but some of the stuff is manipulated. A lot of things is just twisted. People got their own thoughts on what it is. All right. The coronavirus is a virus. All viruses are the same viruses. It's just manipulated. It's just changed. It's
different DNA.
right. All it is attached to certain proteins. Okay. The difference is with the viruses that what it is doing. Your AIDS virus, it's the same virus. HERS is what it's called, or SARS. The other term for it is still the same virus.
Right.
It's just this DNA sequencing is just a little bit different. It still does the same thing. You come to find out before that what they're trying to do is
this don't even look right.
as soon as you get a little bit of warm, they come out.
They all look like the same person.
That is Scoot. They getting their scoot on. But yeah, but speaking of anyways, they're the ones who created all these viruses.
Right.
The whole purpose of them creating the virus is for was two main reasons from before. If you go back through the history of finding out first who even started the, I guess you can say the health organization, who's in charge of the hospitals, who's in charge of coming up with these kind of warfare. Think about it. They created this stuff for two reasons. One, to kill us off, the people. Second, it was supposed to be the white homosexual males. They actually want to get that down. They actually want to do that whole true population control. We don't pay no attention to that because sometimes when they think it's going to do just this one thing, it spreads, it changes, it does something that they didn't know it was going to do. As long as they still get what they needed to get from that, it happens. Now, the difference is, those, as the brothers brought here before, was saying, the Most High has his hand on everything.
Right.
If you got precepts, go ahead and bring them on out for that. But he has his hand on everything. He knows exactly what's going on. He has allowed certain people to do certain things. Things are going to happen. He still didn't put that fear in your heart. Don't be fearful. All right? The difference is you're still supposed to take care of yourself. That virus attacks people who has a weak immune system. All right? So if you're still sitting out here eating pork, eating wrong, eating everything that's unclean, you're going to be susceptible to catching that virus.
That's right.
That's right.
First of all, think about it. The World Health Organization, they said it is not a global epidemic after it had spread already to 7 different countries. After. It took to not only until it get to the United States and then it hit Canada, it hit them in the backyard, it hit them in the UK. Now it's global. Now it's an epidemic. Now we got to start worrying about what's going on. So, what I just want to bring out real quick is to show you the compare and contrast and who's really in charge and who's really doing what. All right, so we're gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna give you the definition of disease in the Zondervan Bible Dictionary. All right, you got a lot of reading to do on that one. And then on top of that, I want you to always keep in the back of your head, how did all these viruses begin? They try to say, yeah, someone had sex with a monkey. That is so completely off. In order for you to get this viruses, someone had to initially have it.
That's right.
You can't just wake up one morning and you got a virus. So they had to give it to you. One, through your vaccines. That was the main way they can do it. And they're always covered up saying it's a particular vaccine or something else. You're going to get a flu shot, now you got SARS. Now you didn't even know it. All right? So that's the other theories behind it. You got other people got other conspiracies. Just keep it simple and start doing your research. Just go back to see who's in charge of what and why they in charge, and see who the people are who owns it.
A horse don't even look like Salaki. A horse don't look right running on concrete. No. It just don't look right. Why is a horse running on concrete?
It look like it hurt.
Mad. As a matter of fact, he's pretty mad right now.
Creatures even grown, man.
He's trying to scoot. He's trying to do that. So go ahead and bring out that definition for disease.
Con, this is the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, page 133, diseases, to which the Bible refers appear to have been mostly diseases that now exist. Disease with primary manifestation in skin were of two kinds. Those which were believed to require isolation, and those that not requiring isolation.
So, we already know that from the Bible that there were certain kind of types of diseases that was out there. You can be healed from them. But if you got a virus, you're not going to be healed from the virus. The virus is going to kill you unless someone come up with that supposedly cure, right? I throw air quotation because supposedly someone always got to have that cure already. But if someone messed up, uh-oh, now it's in your backyard. You're in trouble. Go ahead.
Those requiring isolation, leprosy, syphilis, smallpox, boils, or carbonos.
All right, now.
So like your carbuncles, anthrax, scabies, skin diseases not requiring isolation.
Anywhere in there have you heard of virus yet? No one has said anything about a virus yet. Keep going.
Skin diseases not requiring isolation, inflammation, diseases with primary internal manifestation, a plague, bubonic, or pneumonia,
right?
Composition, tuberculosis, typhoid, fever, malaria, diarrhea, cholera, diseases caused by worms and snakes,
right?
Intestinal roundworm infection, worm, snake bite, diseases of the eye, epidemic, blindness, infirmities, nervous and mental diseases, mental disorder and therapy.
Have we heard anything yet about a virus? All right. All the stuff he's saying, you can still be healed. The Most High has a way for you to naturally be healed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when he wants to thump you to teach the children of Israel, you need to get right or you're going to get in trouble, he'll let out pestilence or he might let out a plague. Pestilence is, you can think about it, break it down, it's really a pest. It's something that's going to be out there to annoy the hell out of you. It's going to be something that's going to make you say, all right, that's enough, okay? You throw me in a brood of snakes, I'm going to, all right, we're good. Spiders, it's a wrap, all right? But you got to think about this.
Lice.
Right.
Yeah,
all
Most
that.
High turned the dust into lice.
So that's what I'm going to bring out. So what has happened in the Bible previously?
Terrible.
What was the plagues that he unleashed? There was 10.
Frogs.
Can y'all name them?
That was one. The lice, the dirt turned into lice.
Darkness, sun,
The flies.
Keep going.
blood in the water.
Keep going.
He brought lightning and fire from heaven to kill all the cattle.
What? Was one? Yep. That was from the cattle.
That for the first.
Didn't they do boils on their skin?
Right.
He said
That was it. That was there.
Yep.
Okay.
So, water the blood. Don't forget. All right. He did the frogs, the lice, the flies, the cattle, the boils, the hail, the locusts, the darkness.
The locusts come eat everything you got.
Right. Right now, if you pay attention to what's going on around the world, what he is doing, he has already put those same plagues back out. But we don't pay no attention. It's too many rivers going on right now that is already blood. Right now, I think East Africa is getting tore up by a plague of locusts. It's coming through again. All right. Also, at the same time, people getting boils, but everybody try to say that all that virus has happened right there, that one place in China. Come on now. Now, granted, they eating the most horrendous things.
Oh, they eating some nasty things.
Because a lot of people, when they hear the plague about the flies,
Right.
and people will say, "What's so imposing about flies?" I believe someone told me that the Hebrew translation for fly is mosquito. So, was it flies or was it mosquitoes that they said?
It's both terrible. Flies bite.
Right.
There's biting flies.
And the flies then is not the same flies now. These are like little, what's that?
Bruh,
No.
send me a swarm of horse flies.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There is a big difference. And then, whatever the Most High gonna do, he's not gonna do it babies.
Some big
It's gonna
flies,
be epic.
man.
They said that they were
They
huge.
bite.
All right. So that basically, when you see them flying, it blacks out the sky. So everything you touch, see, that's the whole point of the pestilence. Everything you trying to do, remember that happened in Las Vegas when they had their pestilence going through? They had all the locusts and everything. No matter where you went, it's all over you. See what I'm saying? It's to annoy you. So, but he's trying to prove a point. But it's everything that is happening from diseases, you can heal from. He makes it natural. He could just turn it right on off, but at the same time, you can be healed. You can just be set apart, set aside. It happens. All right. So,
I got a precept for.
That's a good point.
I think
Go ahead.
we're going to that second.
bring it
Are we
out.
doing second entrance?
Yeah, we got second entrance all day. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Oh, okay. 15? 15?
Yep.
All
right. We better read right through on that.
And Salaki, with them flies, if you just imagine 1,000 of flies on you, that's gonna kill you mentally before they kill you physically.
And they
Right.
nasty. And they nasty. They affect your
destroy
food. They
you,
affect
man.
your
So you gotta
water.
think about it. What does flies do? Besides this, they clean up some stuff though, right? But what do they leave behind?
Their excrements.
And what? And the eggs. What does the eggs do? They're gonna multiply with maggots, right? So it's gonna be perpetuated. Because if you look at the lifespan of a fly, it's very short, but they can reproduce really fast. It's not just gonna end. What we read in the Bible, they say, all right, this is the plague, but was it just like the next day? Did anything in the Bible say every time there was another plague, did it just end?
No.
Was it just that day? It only happened in 24 hours. It would happen for
What
a
the hell is
while.
going on with Jake?
So imagine you going for a week, okay, of having number of flies in your face. No matter where you go, it's in your food, your plate. They don't have like windows where you can just close them right quick. Oh, here goes some flies. Let me just close them out.
It has
No,
shutters.
exactly.
Wooden shutters.
You're still not gonna stop that.
Not in the house.
Now imagine the frogs, because when the one plague, or I should say one person ends, the other one was supposed to come and top that last one. So when you got the frog, what the frog's gonna do? They're gonna eat everything, right?
That would have been annoying.
But so the frog's gonna say it's a free for all.
Slakia. The frog's singing 24 hours.
All kind of frogs.
Can't sleep.
You got the little ones.
Yeah.
You got the bullfrog.
You can't sleep
That's croaking
all day.
non-stop.
24 hours.
How long can y'all last if you go for 2 weeks?
Your
3
mind,
weeks.
That's what it's destroying you mentally for.
All right. So that's what I'm saying. So when you look at the stuff in the Bible, but what the man is doing is two totally different things. Man is out here just to kill you. The Most High said, I'm just going to know the hell out of you to make you change and come back, convert. Think about what you just did. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference between you let a man see and take over, and he's like, well, I just want to kill everybody. But I don't know how I'm going to stop this. It's the same thing with Ebola. Why all of a sudden Ebola just pop up and gone? Well, we don't hear about it no more. But this disease is airborne, and all you got to do is sneeze at somebody, and you're contagious, and you die within 7 days. How is there still countries in Africa still going right now? You see what I'm saying? So, give me that second Ezra. You ready? We're going to be reading verse, let me get that back, 5 through 27. Here we go.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15.
And I'm going to need all you guys' help. I want y'all to understand and break some of this stuff down, okay? So we're going to interact on this one. So go ahead.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
Behold, saith the Most High,
Right?
I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
Now he said the whole earth. But who's in charge of the earth right now?
The wicked.
The
Job
wicked.
90:24.
Right? So he gave the earth into the hand of the wicked. So guess
right.
what? He said he brought it, but who's still in charge? Read that last line again.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
The whole earth. So now we're not dealing with the 10 plagues in Egypt. We're dealing with some serious pestilence and plagues on the whole earth. He's going global. Read on.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness,
That's right.
which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
That's what we're doing out here right now. We're complaining. Because you got a wicked nation out there
this
to
right
eat
here.
everything.
Look at your uncle.
Everything wrong.
Look at your uncle.
You see what I'm saying?
We complaining. Look at your
Everyone's
cousin.
complaining. If you don't have no complaint, if you
Right
think
here.
everything is lottie-dottie, if everything is good, you're off. How can you sit here and say, I am good in anything? Read on.
Verse 9, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them.
The Lord said he's going to avenge, not us. But everybody keep calling us terrorists, right? And we always telling you guys, we ain't going to do nothing. Nothing. But can y'all handle that though? We're not doing it. The Lord said he's going to give revenge. All right, read on.
And receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
That's a whole lot of innocent blood. All this. Read
Look
on.
at this. Look at this
Behold,
here.
Go ahead.
behold, my people is led as a flock to slaughter.
Uh-huh.
I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt.
That's what we are, right? We in spiritual Egypt. Yeah, so guess what he's talking about? Think about it. Who's the audience now? Read on.
But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before.
So that power, so he said as before. So let's think about it. He's not talking about the same Egypt because we're not there. So who is he talking to? Who is he talking about? All right then. So we have to understand this is in the Apocrypha. Why did they remove this? Because it's telling about they about to get thumped. Because if you guys didn't know who you are and where you came from, you have no power.
Right.
But now you have power because you know who your power is.
That's right.
Read on.
And will destroy all the land thereof.
He didn't say a little bit of the land.
All of it.
He didn't say a piece of the land. How much of the land?
All the land thereof.
All of it. Read on.
Verse 12. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten with plague and punishment that our power shall bring upon it.
That's right. So I want you to think about this. The world is getting, I would say, taxed, right? The world is catching flack. But where's the main destruction going to be at? Babylon, right? So what you're seeing on the outside of Babylon is a precursor to what's to come.
Right?
All right? Read on.
Yeah, that's right.
They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail them, Salaki, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hell,
That's right.
and with a fearful constellation.
So what we got right now in the Midwest, all these people trying to sow, what ended up happening? They got flooded, lost their seeds. So much water that by the time they were supposed to plant, they couldn't. And then on top of them not being able to plant, they had drought. So you really couldn't do anything with the soil. And then you're gonna have the tornadoes. There's been more tornadoes last year than ever before.
That's right.
When are you gonna be able to take the time to sow your seeds to continue to grow? But see, right now, you guys gotta pay attention to this. The Most High threw 10 plagues out back then. Right now, he's doing like a little bit of, just a little bit. He's getting everything started. He's warming it up. Pay attention to how he's doing it. He's real methodical. Why would you sit here and thinking that he's gonna come in and swoop in, bam, you're done, everybody's like, what happened? He's gonna sit there and slowly toast and roast every little bit of everything you think you're gonna have. All right? Pay attention to this. If he is gonna sit there and make the seeds not grow, what's gonna come from you having those seeds? No food.
Starvation.
Starvation is gonna come.
A horrible death.
All right. So, right now, you got Arby's, you got McDonald's, you got all these other places, right? Still got food, right? Yeah, right. But guess what? If that starts to dry up, because they can't get bread, if the wheat is destroyed, price is gonna go up, right?
Nah, they're just gonna make some GMO stuff.
They're gonna make GMO stuff. All right. So you guys gotta start paying attention to the real news of what's going on. But don't look at the United States. The United States ain't gonna tell you nothing. Look at what's happening to the world. The world is getting hit in its pocket. So that everything that the United States, because it's a very big importer of certain foods. Well, if he destroys certain foods to those countries, that is a great export, you're not gonna have the things that you be wanting to import. You're gonna start having to rely more on your own land. Well, if he's tearing up your own land, you're gonna be like, hold on a second now. All right, keep reading.
Verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
There you go. He's saying, hey, it ain't just Egypt now. Now war to the world. He just confirmed everything I just said. Read on.
For the sword and their destruction draweth not. And one people shall stand up to fight against another.
What's going on right now? That's just another plague. That's just another way of having a different kind of pestilence. People are they're getting pissed at their government. But they keep wanting to say here, we don't want no more government. If you didn't have no government, you're not gonna have no laws, no rules. You know who's in the government? Your military. You know who else is in your government? Your police. Go ahead and say we don't need no government. See what happens. You're gonna see Jake all up and down these streets. You thought you was annoyed then. That'd just be another pessimist. You see how he is? It's perfect. The way he thinks, that's why he said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. He's gonna torture the hell out of this place. Read on.
And swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
There's your government right there. They're not gonna pay no more attention to you guys. We know that's gonna happen. That's when that real purge is gonna come through. But at the same time, they're still talking about even just your people down to this level. Your own people, as we keep trying to say that the real enemy is gonna be your own people selling you out. Those are gonna be your Christians. They're gonna be like, look, it's your guys' fault. You're the ones who getting all this going because you guys brought this word out. You're convicting us. We were doing just fine without you. Read on.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
When they shut this place down and everything gonna be on lock, you be like, man, why I can't get into Atlanta? Let's think spiritually on that. Let's get out of that. Think even bigger. What are you gonna do when they already shut down the borders? Mexico already want to stop the immigrants coming from South America coming up. Cause now they're saying, oh, they're just plundering all of our resources. They're taking up all of our jobs. The world is annoyed right now. What Trump is doing, sitting there putting on these tariffs on these other countries. But people don't understand that even in my job, we're feeling that. Because we're not getting supplies in that we normally should be getting. And with these supplies supposed to come in, we supposed to be producing something else so we can give it to another customer. But if it's coming in real slow, they don't need so much work. So now if we don't have that much work, we gotta let some people go. So now you don't have a job no more. Now you gotta go find you another gig. You see how now it's starting to snowball?
That's like they're like what it's saying Ecclesiastes when the burning.
That's right. Okay. All that work you doing, you ain't had no more job. Read on.
Verse 18. For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed.
Yep.
And men shall be afraid.
Yeah. You got some real plagues coming. Read on.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor.
Yeah. None. I want y'all to understand something. Just look at this building. You got one building full of people. Now imagine they are gonna be hot and pissed when the water gets turned off. When there's no more food in the grocery store. How long would it take for you before you start kicking your neighbor's door in? Before you start fighting to the death to say, I'm just gonna feed my kids. Feed myself. You see what I'm saying? But think about it like this. Are you gonna be able to leave? Because you leave, you gonna come back and your house, your door got kicked in.